breaking news out of the NFL. The Bears have parted ways with offensive coordinator Shane Waldron. That, according to our Adam Schefter, making him the second OC to be let go in this NFL season. Head coach Matt Eberflus said yesterday that changes were coming to the offensive side of the ball. Clearly, it's been all downhill for the Bears since their last touchdown. They lost on a Hail Mary in Washington 25 seconds later and haven't scored a touchdown since, going 23 straight drives without one the last 2 weeks. Shay, your reaction?
I'm not surprised by this. I'm looking at these numbers. They're 4-5. They lost 3 straight games, and they've scored a total of 27 points over the 3 games. So they're averaging 9 points a game. And it seems like Caleb Williams is regressing because at one point in time, guys, we thought he was like, man, he's playing better. He's seeing the ball. He's seeing the field better. He's getting the ball out of his hands better. And so we thought he was getting ready to take that step and take off. And then all of a sudden, he regressed. And look, his offensive line isn't very good. I think he's been sacked like 18 times over the last 3 games. I think he got sacked 9 times on Sunday. And it looks like he's regressing. But Matt Eberflus did him a disservice. You see what DQ did? He went and got somebody that knows offense, that can relate to these young quarterbacks, and they're getting the best out of Jaden Daniels. Right now, I just don't think Shane Waldron, I don't think he was enough forward thinking to get the most out of Caleb Williams. But Caleb Williams is going to have to help himself. He's trying to make every play like he did at college. Yep. And you just can't hold on to the ball that long, guys. Nope. Sometimes these quarterbacks think they're 7-on-7. When they get to pat the ball back there, dance, order Uber Eats, and maybe order a Lyft, says, I'm going to need an Uber Lyft at this time. Bro, you ain't got that kind of time. Throw the ball away. 1, 2, 3, throw it away. Y'all holding the ball, trying to hold the ball 6 and 7 seconds like you did in college, and you're going to get coaches fired.
My man. If you'd have watched Get Up, you said exactly what I just said. 1, 2, 3, throw it away. Tom Moore looked at Peyton Manning, and it was my first year. They had been 3-13. He had led the league in interceptions. I think he still has the record, honestly. And the next year, we're 13-3, and here's the difference. 1, 2, 3, throw it away, or you're getting carried off boots first. That's literally what he told Peyton Manning, and it changed the dynamic of our team. Caleb Williams right now it's paralysis by analysis. He's looking down the field thinking, I can do everything I did when I was in college. I can hold on to it. I can scramble. Guess what? Everybody in the league's just as fast as you now. Everybody can do the things you can do. You have to be rhythmic, and you have to understand what your outlet is. And if it's not there, you dirt it and live to play the next play. You don't set your team back. He's leading the league in sacks when his offensive line is that their most productive, like their pass rush win rate. He's given up 9 sacks in like 2 weeks when they have won. Like, these sacks are at like 5 seconds, y'all. So I'm not saying his line is great. I'm not trying to. What I am telling you, though, is part of this is on Caleb Williams. Part of it is on Waldron. Part of it is on other players, receivers, offensive line. There's a lot to it. But at some point, you have to be able to get rid of the football and not make something that's bad even worse. I think that's not what he's doing over these past few games.
Yeah, all due respect to Peyton Manning, it's a little different. He doesn't have the ability that Caleb has, which could be enticing. Fair. Like, yeah, it's easy
when you athletic ability.
Yeah, when you show up and everybody's faster than you, and you did not have a career where you were scrambling. It's different.
That's
so I get it. I think he has to be smart. Caleb has to be smart about when he tries to make those plays. If it's 2nd down and 5, throw it away. If it's 1st and 10, throw it away. If it's 3rd and 8, maybe you can try to make something else happen. But the reason why Shane Waldron was fired and why it probably was appropriate is because it's not clear what the single problem is. Yeah. It changes every single play. And there are, like you and I looked at some plays this morning where there are people open, but the problem is Caleb doesn't trust them to be open.
Right.
Because so many other plays, they aren't open. So this is all a collection of issues which is why you fire the coordinator if you can't point to one thing.
Right.
You can't point to one thing and say, you know what, we just need a new X, or we just need a new guard. We just need every other play. We need Caleb to be smart about it. Every other play is something different that falls apart about this offense, and it's setting them back, and it's setting their quarterback back, and it's very sad because it seems like they're shaping up to ruin another first-round quarterback prospect in Chicago, which seems like they specialize in doing that.
Ooh, it's brutal. It's just rips and repeat.
Fox and Saturday, I think you guys both know this. The most sacked quarterbacks are the most mobile quarterbacks. You go back and study history. You look at Mike Vick, you look at the guys that are elusive, they rely so much on their athletic ability. They get out of harm's way on one side, excuse me, and they run into something on the backside. You look at Randall Cunningham. You look at guys that have this great athletic ability. They rely so much on that ability, and they hold on to the ball saying, I can get out of this, I can get out of this. And the next thing you know, you can't get out of this. And so he's going to have to do a better job. And like you said, Saturday, 1, 2, 3, throw it away. But because he has been reliant on his athletic ability for so long and for so much, it's all he knows. He's going to have to be rewired. And it's nice, it's a lot easier said than done, because guess what? I won a Heisman Trophy doing it this way. I was the #1 overall draft pick doing it this way. So why change? Fox, you know this. It's hard to change something when you've had success doing it.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to take it completely from his style, though, because I think some of the things that you're talking about is right. Yeah, these mobile quarterbacks have higher sack numbers, but they also create more explosive plays because of that ability. It's about being smart with when you do it. If you wanted a robot game manager, they're out there. You can go get a robot game manager. What you need to do is find a way to maximize what he does well in those special situations, because we do see it work out from time to time, and eliminate it in the times when he doesn't have to. Like, you have to know the risk and reward. When it's time to put all your chips in the middle of the table, and when it's time to go ahead and fold and kick it away and set up for another play.
I think every play for him, though, he feels like it's a big play. Not every play in the NFL, man. You got to take the 3, 5 yards. Like, it's the same as we talk about all that. That's the same as a run, right? Get the ball out of your hands, that quick out, let that thing go. Now we're in 2nd and 4. Now all of a sudden we're changing things. Or you get one of those receivers, make a big play for you, and then when you do scramble, guys can find ways open. Right now, it's like everything is looking to be down the field, push it, and it's not working.
Hence, folks losing their jobs. They've got a gauntlet coming up. Packers, Vikings, and Lions.
It's going to get ugly.
Yeah.